What's up, everybody? This is the Father-Son Fantasy Football Podcast.
This is the bonus episode.
Bonus episode.
We just did NFC East Part 2. We talked about Eagles and Redskins. Go check that out on the podcast app that you want to use. Look in the description. We're on everywhere a podcast can be. We are on iTunes. We are on Google Play. We are on Stitcher. We are on Spotify. We are on Podbean. We are everywhere. Just go down to the description below. Click on the link. And yeah, so we just announced another guy into the subscriber league. So if you guys want to know who that is, go check out the podcast episode, listen to it.
There's only 7 spots left.
Only 7 spots left right now, and we upped the pointing. We made the raffle system easier. I'll tell you guys that right now. So instead of just having like 3 1-point options and 1 5-point option, I switched it up. There's only 1 1-point option now, and that's just comment #subscriber league and write a sentence or two of why you should / want to be in the league. If you haven't already, so once you already do the sentence or two of why you want to be in the league, then just for future videos, just comment #subscriber league or just leave a comment in general and make sure it has #subscriber league in it for that raffle point. Limit to 1 per episode. So that's the 1-point option. And then the 5-point option, it no longer exists.
No longer.
There's a 10-point option now.
We upped it to 10.
We upped it to 10. So you go write a 5-star review on iTunes. Write a 5-star review on iTunes. Doesn't have to mention the subscriber league, but you can write it, and then so we know who you are and we can shout you out properly rather than just your username. Do like a hyphen and then your name at the end of it. So say I write, oh, this podcast is awesome, 5 stars. I do hyphen Justin. That's what I would do. So do that. It's 10 points. That almost solidifies you into the league if you've been commenting on the YouTube. So that just increases your chances by like 20%. So go do that if you haven't already, and that's 10 points. And so today, we're not going to talk about our guy at draft. We don't have a guest on the show, and this podcast was, hey, still a great episode. We're going to do this guy versus this guy. So this is who people are going to be dealing with in tough situations in the draft if they have like anywhere from 5 to 8. Alvin Kamara or Saquon Barkley.
That is a tough position.
That is a very tough decision, Dad. I know you have a tough decision. So I'm going to take the side of Alvin Kamara, and we're talking about PPR leagues. And my dad's going to take the side of Saquon Barkley. So, Dad, since Barkley is going 7th and Kamara is going 6th, I'll start out. I'll make my case for Alvin Kamara. Okay. So, last year, I think everyone knows that Alvin Kamara is due for regression this year because he put up, he's historically one of the best running backs of all time last year for his stat line. His efficiency was great, and he's outperformed any expectations that people had for him going into last year. I didn't expect Alvin Kamara to do what he did last year as a rookie, but he did. And his extreme efficiency is going to be very hard to repeat. But he doesn't need to match last year's extreme efficiency to be good. He can come close and still be great. They have a very good offensive line. We already know how good Drew Brees is, and their defense has improved, so they're going to be in a positive game script a lot. Saints running backs, their year-end rank total and total PPR points since Drew Brees became a starting quarterback in 2006, they were 2nd, followed by 4th, 1st, 2nd, 11th, 1st, 1st, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 1st, 1st. That's not just one running back. That's total running back points in the backfield. That's crazy.
Crazy.
This is my guy. You can't be siding with me on this one. So, Alvin
I like
Kamara.
Don't get me wrong.
No. Alvin Kamara, just any even slight drop in efficiency, that can be offset with his usage. He's going to get more touches. We saw towards the end of the year, the pendulum was already leaning towards Kamara more than Ingram. And guess what? Ingram's gone for the first 4 games. So that means Kamara's going to have all these, the first 4 weeks, he's going to be week winners for you guys. He's going to give you those points. He's going to have more usage. And then once Ingram gets back, of course, you're going to use both, but hey, last year you used both, and Kamara got used both in the passing game and rushing game, and I think he's going to have more usage this year even when Ingram gets back, and it probably, if not close to or similar to the efficiency rate or touchdown per touch stats, he's going to be very good, and you got to play to win the game. You can't take a safe guy, I would take Kamara over Hopkins in leagues because Hopkins is safe. Kamara's upside week to week, he gives you those winning weeks, and so will Hopkins, but I feel like there's more wide receivers this year, so you can wait till next round and get like an AJ Green if you're picking here. But Kamara will win you weeks, and if he falls past the 6th pick in drafts, say you're drafting the 8th, then you're gonna steal. So I think he's priced pretty fairly, but he can possibly be a top 4 running back this year. What's stopping him?
Sure he could.
So that's the case for Alvin Kamara. And Dad, the floor is yours for the case for why people Saquon Barkley over Alvin Kamara.
Well, look, at Penn State, he had 3,800 yards, combined yards with 43 touchdowns and 82 catches. I mean, he's going to be their 3-down back. He's going to make the Giants a lot better team than they've been in the past. They're going to finally have a running game. And when Eli's in trouble, which he's been a lot in the last couple of years, what's he going to do? He's going to drop the ball off to Barkley, and Barkley's going to run for some yardage. So I really like his upside. My floor is probably 300 touches for 1,400 yards. I'm going to say he's going to get over 50 catches for another 500 yards. And I fully expect double-digit touchdowns for him, with more upside if New York's offense clicks on all cylinders. But we'll have to wait and see. Buy the hype and watch him deliver fantasy points. I really like Barkley this year. That's a tough spot to be put in, but to pick between them two.
I agree. It's a very tough decision, but there you go. I'll let you guys make your decision on who you rather have. Comment in the comments below. Who would you rather have, Alvin Kamara or Saquon Barkley? Let's hear what you guys want to have, other than just me and my dad. Those are the two cases for it. And it's a really tough decision to draft and pick in drafts. But once again, we upped the subscriber league raffle points to 10 points for writing a 5-star review on iTunes, and we'll also shout you out.
10 points, get them points.
1 point if you comment #subscriber league.
7 spots left.
7 spots left. So check the description below for more details, and click on the podcast app of your choice. Listen to us, subscribe to us on there, and hey, write us a 5-star review, and you get 10 points right there. And then follow me on Twitter at JustinFSFF. I've been doing some great polls on Twitter. So interacting with a lot of people, and I'm getting more followers day by day, which is good to see, and I like the interaction, so keep sending me your questions. I'll probably message you back. And then the podcast Twitter's at FatherToSonFF, and if you aren't subscribed to us on YouTube and you made it this far, hit that subscribe button, click that bell right next to the subscribe button, notifies you whenever we go live, which we could be going live soon, and also notifies you whenever we post a video, so you'll be right there to get right on top of it whenever we post it. And yeah, so we hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll stay tuned for the next bonus episode and our podcast. Next episode's going to be NFC Part 2 East. We're done with that. So NFC North, Part 1.
Right.
All right. See you guys.
Enjoy, guys.